It certainly was a rematch to remember. One of college basketball's biggest stars is heading back to the Final Four of this year's NCAA women's tournament. Caitlin Clark and the Iowa Hawkeyes defeated rivals the LSU Tigers in the Elite Eight last night, hoping to capture a national title. The game drew plenty of reaction online, highlighting Clark's performance and LSU's on and off the court headlines. Jason Gaidola joins us live in studio with more on this tonight. Hey, Jason.
Hey, Nicole. Between the excitement and the little controversy that we saw last night, there was definitely plenty of eyes watching this game, and this is going to be one for the books because some think that this is a new height for women's sports.
Mark evades. That will do it. This time, it's Iowa. The Hawkeyes are headed back to the Final Four.
It was a night of redemption for the Iowa Hawkeyes and a performance to remember from their star point guard.
This one probably feels a little bit better. It's my senior year with this group. A lot of people counted us out at the beginning of the year with the people we lost, and all we did was work really hard, and to get back here is really hard.
Caitlin Clark and the Iowa Hawkeyes are headed back to the Final Four after beating their rivals, the LSU Tigers, 94-87, avenging their loss from last year's national title game.
Pulls up, another deep one is good!
Clark was dominant, capping the night with 41 points, including 9 three-pointers, 12 assists, and 7 rebounds. And those who witnessed it, including actor Jason Sudeikis, felt the jubilation as well.
She came out, she's like the MJ of women's basketball. She's truly incredible.
She was out for revenge and she got it. She got it.
The defending champions, LSU, boasted a strong roster with their own star in Angel Reese, who fouled out and picked up an injury. Despite the attention on both players since last year's incident, post-game ended on a positive note.
She just told me continue to be a great player, and I told her continue to be a great player as well and keep elevating the game and go win it. And it sucks, but I still wouldn't change. I wouldn't change anything, and I would still sit here and say, like, I'm unapologetically me. I'm going to always leave that mark and be who I am.
The Tigers also fueled talk and headlines for other reasons. Prior to the game, their players were not on the court during the national anthem, and their polarizing head coach laid threats to sue the Washington Post over a profile yet to be published.
I can't describe to you how good it is right now in women's basketball. We're proud to be a part of that. Good, bad, indifferent.
I was there, I was at the game, I was courtside. I had never experienced a sporting event like that before, men's or women's.
The ratings from last night's game drew roughly 12 million viewers, while last year's matchup drew about 10 million.
They don't need time to get used to the spotlight. They've had it, right? And they've been interacting with brands and marketing themselves now for 4 years. They don't need a learning curve. There's no learning curve anymore. So it's going to be really cool to see how quickly they do sort of change the WNBA and the number of eyes, the number of viewers.
Stars like Clark and Reese are likely the faces of the next generation.
This is a very, very important moment because this draft class has the potential to be exceptionally good. And that injection of exceptional superstar talent into the professional ranks can help to create greater parity. And it's when you have greater parity that games become more not only competitive, but they garner more attention through media.
And Caitlin Clark is in her senior year, and she's likely billed as the consensus #1 draft pick for the WNBA draft. Angel Reese was also asked if she was going pro last night. She says she has yet to make a decision, but she has until Wednesday to do so. The women's Final Four kicks off Friday.